It is that time of the year where a lot of people are already gaining weight. It's getting cold outside, the holidays are coming up, so much is going on, but it's just also something about this time of the year. A lot of y'all, let me just put it like this, some of y'all do have structure with the gym. You go to the gym or you go on your daily walks, you're active, but you don't have any structure. You don't have a routine outside of the gym. That's what's fucking y'all up, okay? I spoke with my clients. I do, like I say, a monthly Zoom call for my clients each month. And this month, the topic was the power of routine. So I'm going to stop this video for a second because I had to look at my notes. And I want to make sure that I am telling this in the direct order that I gave it to my clients, all right? When everything gets crazy, your routine is your anchor, okay? That's what's going to save you every single freaking time without fail. Routine beats motivation every single fucking time. You won't always feel like it, but when you have structure, you don't have to think, you just do. Now, I explain to my clients, okay, for example, when I get off work, this is my work week to work nights. When I get off from work in the mornings, I just go straight to the gym. But when I wake up, I know that I'm going to make my patient's breakfast. I've got my lean ground chicken. It's in a container right now in the refrigerator waiting for me. I have my oatmeal already there. I make my breakfast. I make my coffee. Okay, she drinks the same kind of milk I do, except for, I use fat-free. She uses 2%. Sometimes I'll sacrifice and use the 2%, but it's the fair life, okay? And I leave work and I go straight to the gym. That is what I do, okay? That is my routine. And unless I am taking a intentional rest day or unless something comes up like it did yesterday with my brother and the situation, if y'all follow me, y'all already know what I'm talking about, me going to help him get his driver's license and everything like that. Still, I have a routine, okay? And because for so many years I've had a routine in the gym and outside of the gym, like I said, because that's the part that fucks y'all up. Y'all go to the gym, okay, you get home, you don't have anything prepared, anything cooked, you don't like cooking, and you have a lot of bullshit in the house. So what's going to happen? You're going to start eating the bullshit, the Doritos, the cookies, and all the shit that you know is keeping you from having the body that you want, all right? But because I have structure, okay, I don't have to think. I already know what's up, so I just get the shit done. And just like I told my clients, discipline becomes your identity, and you no longer have to force it. Just like me. It is who I am. It's just who I am. Showing up in rhythm matters way more than being perfect. I promise y'all, discipline does not look sexy, but it is what makes the transformation possible. And believe it or not, a routine can look different for everybody, all right? The basics still matter, like tracking calories, tracking your protein. You're gonna have to do that shit. But if you don't like cooking, pick a day or two out of the week to where you prep the hard shit, like your fish, your shrimp, your lean ground beef. Cook it up in bulks. Not so much shit that you are just literally fatigued from cooking it in the kitchen all day, but season the damn fish and throw it in the oven. Season the damn shrimp, throw them in the oven. Cut up some potatoes, throw all that shit in the oven. And instead of putting it in little bitty meal prep containers, you may want to put it in all the potatoes in a big Tupperware bowl. Put all your fish in a big Tupperware bowl. Put your shrimp in a big Tupperware bowl. Your green bean, whatever it is that you prep, and pull from it as you go and weigh it as you go. But if you live by yourself, it may be easier and better for you to take the little meal prep bowls and stack them up and weigh all your shit out at once, okay? Then you may be like me. Some people, like myself, I can afford to waste mental calories and think about what I'm going to eat and just eat as I go. Everybody can't do that. And even though I don't enjoy cooking, I've been doing this shit so long, I know how to throw shit together to where it tastes good for me and it still helps me meet my goals, okay? Now, so, like I say, you have to get some type of structure. And then if you enjoy the gym and that is something you like, that's fine. But if that shit's not gonna hold you over and keep you from being bored as hell at home, you gotta figure something out. And then some of it too, you're gonna have to bite the bullet and grow up and suck it up and figure out how to push past the point of boredom and just eating because you feel like you don't have shit else to do, or you're stressed out, and whatever's stressing you out, work on fixing that shit. Work on dealing with it and stop coping because you're using food to get by. And you're not ever going to have the body that you want if you keep at it like that. And this is the time of the year that fucks everybody up. And the eating fucks everybody up. So the same way that you learn to love the gym, for those of you that do at least go to the gym, but you still big as hell, okay? You still look in the mirror like, I just don't get it. You know it's the fucking food. So you gotta figure that shit out, okay? Get a routine. As adults, I promise you, we like structure. And sometimes I feel like we need it just as bad as children do. All right, so it's just time to grow up and figure out a routine. One that, it's not easy, but what's easiest for you. And it's not going to be easy from the start, but it damn sure is not going to get any easier if y'all keep starting and stopping, tracking for 2 or 3 weeks. Didn't see no results, or just didn't feel like it, don't have time, it's too hard, it's too much. Have the fucking humility to be a beginner, all right? Because if the shit was just so hard, and if it continued to be hard, do you really think I would continue doing it? No, it got easier because I never fucking quit. That's why it's so easy for me now, okay? It is my new normal. A lot of you are not trying to make it your new normal. You're doing it, and it's like, well, I don't really see no result. I mean, what the fuck? Did you plan to quit whenever you got the result? And then, like, I have a really good friend on Facebook, and she comments on my stuff sometimes on YouTube. She never fucking misses when she comments, okay? I love this woman so much, and Joanna, it's you. If you're watching, it is you that I'm talking about. Unless you're gonna be like Joanna and fucking eat pretty much the same shit, all right? You can fucking forget about it. She tracked calories for a while. She's lean. Her physique is fucking amazing. And guess what? Okay, she pretty much eats the same shit. Shrimp, oatmeal, same things. Okay, and she don't even like egg whites. And y'all know how I am. If you like, I am the egg white like man queen. But she don't even eat egg whites. But she still figured out a way for it to work for her. So if you track calories for a while, pick up on your eating patterns, the things you like to eat, and pretty much you can see yourself eating the same shit, all right, which most of you do that now. It's just the same bullshit, dumb dead ass food, same as Chick-fil-A, same as Big Mac and fries, okay, real sodas, all right, with fucking calories in it, juice with tons of calories and sugar in it. But when it comes down to vegetables, all right, and healthy carbs and lean proteins, all of a sudden now y'all can't eat the same shit. I mean, you got to be so serious, y'all. So I'm trying to help y'all because I'm telling you, and if you're like me, when I was overweight, the scale was not my friend. All right, I'm not scared of it now, but I damn sure wasn't weighing myself on right now. If a lot of y'all done it, it would probably blow your fucking minds, especially around this time of the year. But I'm trying to teach y'all how to get a grip. And irregardless, this is even for people that's not in the gym. What's messing y'all up is fucking the kitchen. All right, food. I promise, if you could just figure out a routine and stick to it, no matter what's going on around you, block all of that shit out. The laundry, the dishes, your husband, your kids. I'm not talking about like toddlers now, but if they're 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, come on now. And also, all of your feelings. You don't have to validate every fucking feeling that you have. I always tell people, if you're not deathly sick or ill, like I remember I used to get a lot of comments and questions like, well, what do you do when your cycle's on? It's that time of the month. What the fuck do you mean, what do I do? If you know what it's like to work a 9 to 5 or a real job and that shit in your period comes in, you may can take a day, maybe a day off. But how much of that shit do you think your boss is really going to put up with before you have to take your ass into work hurting and all? It's the same shit. Treat your fucking like your goals and fitness, weight loss and body recomposition and fat loss. Treat that shit like you do your hygiene. It is a fucking non-negotiable.